was interpreting for TL OSBORN.
TL OSBORN.
The first day I failed.
I
was a healing evangelist. Miracles. But the man had a great anointing than I had. And once he began to flow, I couldn't catch. And yet I understood English. The anointing was so strong that every time the man turned, you could see Jesus. In those days, even today, my word of knowledge was so high. Forget about dream interpretation. My word of knowledge was so high that if you start telling a story, I'll finish it for you. When TL OSBORN said, cripples are going to walk, the word began to come out of my mouth. Over there. So we were not flowing. I was supposed to be interpreter. I was becoming interrupter. Because his presence resurrected the gift inside of me. All of them. All the gizmos of my gift became to the surface. So I sat down. I began again the next day. It was too strong for me because I was not only translating a man, I was seeing the real thing before it happened. I could see the next blind person who is going to see. When I released my anointing, probably that was my first mistake, because I released my anointing to interpret a man who has walked with God for 60 years. And so I released my anointing to be able to flow. So as he said, the cripple will walk. Exactly, I could see who is the next cripple that is going to come from that direction. In fact, I was interrupting him. I nearly told him, when some miracle is about to happen, I used to tell him, I said, over there. Have you ever been in a service that someone is talking about something and you are telling him where it's going to happen? That's the level of anointing that I was experiencing. And I was not helping him. I needed to lower myself in order to help him. It took me 2 times to understand that. And when I did, we took off like twins. Some of us, you go in an environment and want to use what you have, and what you have has no place in that particular environment. So